fish heads, roly-poly fish heads, eat them up, yum.
In the morning, laughing happy fish heads in the...
Yo, welcome back to Catch It, Cook It, and Eat It. I am your host, Ben Sargent. I am here in the studio today with Kevin Glendhill from Greenpoint Tackle Company. This guy, believe it or not, makes hand-carved fishing lures in, of all places, Greenpoint, Brooklyn. So this is an honor to have you here.
Oh, thanks.
Does your wife think you're crazy that you live in New York and you make fishing lures for a living?
Not anymore because we're making money. And it's paying the mortgage, but and spreading.
Kevin's lures are you pay for what you get. I mean, this is a handmade, handcrafted, beautiful little specimen.
The main body is made of Alaskan yellow cedar. Mm-hmm. So the wood is chosen specifically because it has waterproof properties, which prevents it from cracking or taking on water and changing its action.
They're mean looking, actually. They've got, if you look at them right,
it was
head on. They're aggressive little lures.
I used the wrong kind of drill.
Yeah.
And it chipped this exact form of the what we call the sharp eye out.
Oh.
A good mentor giving me advice, old-time builder, said I should keep it as my trademark.
This looks like it comes out of a paint shop of like a, custom car dealership. This is like a hot rod. They're beautiful.
You go onto YouTube to learn how to use an airbrush,
yeah.
And the majority of the guys are doing hot rods or helmets, and you pick up a lot of techniques. There's so much in the angles and variables that you'd glaze over if I went into it, but it's
No, man, this is a geek show. We want to know everything.
It's really down to the the amount that a guy's prepared to spend on his quality tackle.
An osprey came down and actually landed on your lure? Because, I mean, they have the best eyesight.
Well, yeah, there was a gentleman, Gary Hull, and testing a swimmer of his, an osprey, came down and tried to hit it.
Which is pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Most of your fishing, you said you do now in Jersey and stuff like that. How do we get you to? We want you as an honorary member of the Derby. We want to get you out on the East River because I think you'd represent.
Well, I'd be honored. So,
That was it. It was that easy.
Yeah.
Just had to ask.
Just had to ask.
Why bluefish get such a bad rap in this town? I just don't know.
I eat it regularly.
You do?
Yeah. Some people moan that it's kind of oily, and unless you prepare it.
Now, a lot of people say the reason New Yorkers don't like bluefish is because they've never gotten fresh bluefish. If you have it seconds out of the water...
Yeah, that's true too, yeah. If you have old fish, then forget it. You don't have
That's
water
probably
again.
true of any
Yeah.
fish.
Yeah.
Old fish is not good fish.
You like some old fish? Yeah.
Well, dig in. This should be... Just be careful because it's going to be a little hot. But who does the cooking in your family?
Primarily my wife.
Yeah.
And I'll supplement it under duress. And I tend to catch and release.
Uh-huh.
But the family has been pressing me to prove that I'm catching fish. So actually, my father-in-law. So, did you catch anything? It's no good saying, yeah, I caught 10 fish. You have to bring one home.
Right.
So
that's where video cameras have been saving fishermen left and right. Like, between that and then your little production line, there's a lot of repetition in your life. Is that sort of helpful? Is that like a Zen thing for you?
You do get into a meditative state doing any artistic work. Any artist will just be into what they're doing.
Thank you, Kevin, so much for coming on, man.
Thanks for having me.
Awesome. And I'm going to drag you out to the East River. I mean, it's 2 feet
won't be a
from your
fight.
door.
Yeah, exactly.
Awesome, man. Thanks a lot.
All right.
Cool. You heard it here. Catch it, cook it, and eat it.
Lazy yellow moon coming up tonight, shining through the trees. Crickets are singing